JJ, the CPA here. Hope you're doing well. The employee retention tax credit is getting passed over. It is so misunderstood. You really need to make sure that you don't qualify for this. We're talking about thousands and thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars that you could be, in essence, missing out on because you either draw a conclusion too quickly, your advisor made a decision too quickly, or you thought, it's too complex. I don't know if I'm going to qualify for that. I don't know if this is something that I want to spend my time with. $410,000 was what one person who, after just watching one of my videos, didn't even take my seminar, went back to their tax preparer and said, tell me why I don't qualify for this. And they re-looked at it and they got $410,000 for one quarter. If they got that same for 4 quarters in 2021, we're talking a lot of money, like $1.6 million in tax credit coming back. Listen, if you have employees and you're not doing as well, you're in the running. If you have employees and your business has been affected by what's going on now, governmental closure or having something that's affecting your commerce, you may qualify. Here's the thing. Many small businesses have less than 500 employees. And guess what? If you have less than 500 employees and you qualify for the employee retention tax credit, all of the wages qualify either during the time that there's a governmental shutdown. Okay, forget about that. Okay, forget about that. Because that seems complicated. It seems political. It seems gray. It's not. But now let's look at something that's not gray, because that there is only one way that you can qualify for the employee retention tax credit. The other is a black and white, looking at your numbers to determine if you qualify. And what I'm talking about here is if you're in a set of circumstances and you're looking at your 2021 gross receipts quarter by quarter, and you compare them, and hear me correctly, you compare them to 2019, and in 2021, if you're down just 20%, you qualify, and all of your wages for the quarter qualify. And hang on a second, okay? You're a small business owner. Let's say that you have 10 employees, and in a quarter, right? So in a 3-month period, these 10 employees each make $4,000, okay? That's not a high amount of compensation. I'm sure you're paying them well. All I'm saying is that this isn't for the big companies. This isn't even for large, small businesses. You take a business, they have 10 employees, 4,000 of compensation in a quarter, okay? That's 40,000 of compensation for the quarter. That would be a $28,000 tax credit. $28,000 on 40,000 of payroll. If that business qualified for all 4 quarters, that is $112,000 in tax credits, money coming back. Money's getting left on the table. It's even being reported as such. Now take another set of circumstances, and let's just say that you're a business, you have 20 employees, and each employee makes more than $10,000 in a quarter, okay? So they make more than that, each employee. Well, up to $10,000 counts towards the employee retention tax credit. By the way, that includes not only compensation, but the health insurance that the employer pays, but $10,000 max per employee. You have a business that has 20 of them, and we're now looking at $140,000 tax credit in 1 quarter. In those set of circumstances, 20 employees is not a lot. It's a lot, but it's not a lot in the grand scheme. You talk about businesses that have hundreds of employees. This isn't just for the big businesses, okay? This is for you that has 1 employee, 2 employees. In that example, there'd be $560,000 in tax credits that they would get if they qualified all 4 quarters. The employee retention tax credit is in play through 12/31 of this year, 2021. Now, I'm doing a seminar, yes, I'm plugging the seminar. I'm giving you free information. Heck, depending on your size of business, I may, if you don't do anything else, giving you a little bit of information that you could go and get 4,000, 6,000, 28,000, 100,000, 485,000, $1.6 million in tax credits. So hear me for another minute. I've got an employee retention tax credit seminar. This will be the third rendition of it, but it's an update. I'll cover the basics. I'm also going to go through all the new stuff that's going on. But when you sign up for it, even if you can't attend live, you will get a link to the video, whether you attend live or not. You'll be able to rewatch it as many times as you want. So even if you're not around on Thursday, the 26th, or even if now it's past the 26th of August when you see this video, click here and you'll have access to it. I'm going to have a PowerPoint that will go along with this video. It'll be over 150 pages. It's going to be a 3-hour seminar. But right here now, when you sign up for this seminar, okay, when you sign up for the seminar, here's what you get immediately. You get a link to the Zoom. And then after the Zoom, you're going to have a link to watch the video again. And then once we hit the day of the seminar, you're going to have an opportunity to have a copy of the PDF. I'll put a copy up on the website. If you're watching this and you're signing up after I did the seminar, you will get the PDF. But what I want you to see here is that when you sign up, whether it's before the seminar or you're signing up after, here's what you get as well. It's not just the seminar and the PDF. It's not just the Zoom. You're getting to go back and rewatch. You're getting to follow along. But then all of this you get immediately as well. You get an executive summary where I walk through basically how it works for 20 and 21. But look at this. I've got examples here for you for the calculation of 2020 as well as 2021. So you're going to see that I walk through with you and you get immediate access to this. A flow chart on how it works for 2020. I also have a similar one for 2021. Talk about the economic value and having that broken out. You get this immediately. You get all of these Excel spreadsheets, how to actually calculate the economic value, calculate the average number of employees, calculate your gross receipts, the test for 2020, also a spreadsheet on how to calculate it for 2021. So when you're looking at, well, what do I get when I sign up? Do I have to wait? You're getting all of these, as you can see down here, look at all these different Excel spreadsheets that you're getting immediately with various tabs. So with that also, I put all in one place, all the links to the IRS, as well as the forms that are related to the ERTC. Yeah, you could go and find these yourself, but I've got it all in one spot. So every notice that's been related to this, and this is that will be referenced in the seminar. The forms, getting the latest versions of them. We know there's now a brand new Form 7200. They're coming out with a brand new Form 941X. And then some links here to the SBA, as well as then my playlist on YouTube talking about the ERTC. So you get all of this, and you get this immediately, even if you sign up right now before the seminar, having all of these materials available to you. So if you don't want to take my seminar, that's fine. You can go to my playlist on YouTube and check everything out. The benefit of sitting through a seminar is it's all at once. It's from A to Z. It's got a PDF, a PowerPoint that you're going through to follow along. You'll be able to go back and rewatch this seminar to hit pause. You'll be able to recalculate your numbers, calculate them either during the seminar or during the rewatch. I'm giving you an Excel spreadsheets to go through. Sure, you could create your own. Sure, you could go through and figure out all that stuff, and maybe that's what you'll do. Even if you are doing all of that, I have provided in this seminar the links and the materials to at least cut out the scratching of your head part, because it's already complex enough. Yes, it is complex, but it's not so complex that you should ignore it. It's not so complex that you should brush it aside. And I'll tell you this, if you were told by your professional that you don't qualify for the employee retention tax credit, do me a favor and just ask them why. Just ask them why. Why don't I qualify? And when did you ask them? Because it might be time to ask them again. Brand new rules. brand new for 2021. We have new clarifications just came out with the IRS on qualifications and how it all works. So you may have gotten an answer of you don't qualify last year. You may have gotten an answer of you don't qualify earlier this year. Things have changed. New information is out. It is a low threshold to qualify for the employee retention tax credit in 2021. There's some landmines to hopefully walk through and avoid when you're taking PPP forgiveness coupled with the ERTC. I walk through that as well. I walk through how to maximize both of them in the seminar, and that's also what's included in my Excel spreadsheet. So even if you've taken my seminar before, you'll want to take this because half of that seminar is going to be on the new stuff. After the seminar, I will add videos to the website, this private website that you'll get a link to immediately upon signing up. But I will add videos to the website related to specific issues that we know we want to expand on after the seminar. So 3-hour seminar plus additional bonus videos that will just be added to that at no additional cost to you. So for me to offer this in this amount of time and what I do with my clients, okay, there's no way, okay, that I should be doing what I'm doing for the price that I'm doing it. Now I sound like I'm selling it. I am. It's $197 for the third round of the ERTC, getting all of that documents and Excel spreadsheets and all that good stuff. $197. I charge $400 an hour for my clients. When I'm helping with this and helping do it for them, they're paying way more than $197. Now, that's because I'm doing it for them. But whether you're a tax practitioner, CPA, EA, want to make sure you're up on the latest, whether you're a business owner and you're trying to figure this out for yourself, or you're trying to calculate it for yourself, this is going to help you. It's $197. It's nothing in terms of what you're getting out of this. And what are you getting out of it? Not from me. What you're getting out of it is a tax credit that surely will be more than $197. I almost have to pull myself back on this because this is very exciting, in my opinion. It's very exciting to see that the tax credit that is in play here and to help people get this tax credit. It sounds corny, but is it corny? Somebody's getting $410,000 in one quarter, getting 1.6 million potentially in tax credits. That doesn't sound silly or hokey to me. What I mean is that there's not a lot of information out on there. If you even go to the IRS website, it says it's outdated. You got to go to the minutia. You got to go to the black and white, boring IRS notice to comb through this stuff. Yes, it's complex. Let me unwind it for you, okay? Let me unwind this for you. Let me help you get through it by you checking out my seminar. All right, listen. If you don't want to attend, then do me a favor. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would appreciate that. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Again, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. All right. Have a great one. Thanks for tuning in. Get that employee retention tax credit, even if you don't take my seminar. Make sure you're getting it because you probably qualify if you got employees and you're having any kind of effect, whether it's government or you're down a little bit. Make sure you're paying attention because, again, I'm going to leave you with this. When you're determining if your gross receipts are down, it's comparing to 2019. Everybody keeps thinking it's 21 compared to 20. It's not. It's plain in the law. It's black and white. It's not an opinion. It's not aggressive. It's clear in the law that you compare your gross receipts in 2021 to 2019 quarter by quarter. There's some other caveats that come into play to be able to qualify, but you don't have to be closed and have your gross receipts down. It's either or. You can get PPP, maximum forgiveness, and ERTC. Make sure you're getting what it is that you deserve, that what you qualify for. All right, hey, appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you at the seminar. Hope that you enjoy it. Thanks again.